Hello, this is a presentation on paragraphs. So the first thing is, what are paragraphs? I think you know this answer. That's okay. They're just paragraphs are they group related sentences around one main point. Okay, so each paragraph should have a topic sentence, for example. Um, why do they do this? Because the paragraphs work together to prove the larger argument or the larger, not always an argument, right? If it's a narration, depending on the different type of essay, the main point in the essay. All right, so paragraphs provide visual breaks between ideas and they signal a progression of ideas in the essay. Specifically, right now, I'm not focused on essays. I'm just focused on what a paragraph needs to be, a standalone paragraph. Um, I do want to mention the three different types. So when you write an essay, there are three different types of paragraphs. There are introduction paragraphs, there are body paragraphs, and there are conclusions. Typically, a you may have heard of this 5 paragraph essay. That means one introduction, 3 body paragraphs, and one conclusion. Okay, talk about that a little bit later in my next video. So some things that paragraphs do not do is consist only of quotations, consist only of facts, consist only of summary, and contain a set series of sentences that are not related to one another or the main idea. Okay, so you can read this on your own. Why do we use paragraphs? You can read that on your own. Um, this is how to write a paragraph. You should use the pie strategy. Some people are beyond the pie strategy because they may use more complicated ways of writing paragraphs. However, the pie still stands. No matter which way you write your paragraphs, you will always have a point, you will always have information, and you will always have an explanation. So pie stands for point, information, explanation. And if you start in this basic pie paragraphs, you will have focused, well-developed paragraphs that are college level. So let's take a look. The P stands for point. The P part of your top sentence is your topic sentence, a clear statement of the main claim you are making in the paragraph. The I stands for information. It fills out the body of your paragraph with concrete evidence that supports the main claim. So if you haven't heard of concrete evidence before, that just means um, it can be a fact, it can be an anecdote, it can be a statistic. Now, or it can be an event that happened if you're writing the narration, for example. Okay, but concrete evidence and details. Okay, and the most important thing is really the explanation. Um, the E is the writer's explanation of the significance of what's happened. Okay, so point, information, explanation. Another way to look at it is very nice, is the tell me, show me, so what? Okay. This is really helpful actually when you're not doing an argumentative essay or paragraph, because it's not always about proving your point or showing why your point is right, right? But but it does, you usually do want to talk about something that's significant about what you've written. Okay, so the tell me is tell me what your main point is. Okay, so choose one point per paragraph. Write this point out as a sentence, and that's your topic sentence. Your topic sentence should be more general than the rest of the paragraph. And then if you're writing an essay, it's more specific than your thesis. After you write the paragraph, look again at the topic sentence to make sure it fits the paragraph. Sometimes it happens where people have different examples and different explanations. So just make sure it's always still working with your evidence and your explanation, or your information and your explanation. Okay, this show me with evidence. So what can you get from evidence? Short, direct quotes, paraphrases from class readings and discussions, data, personal experience. This works with your narration essay, for example. Relevant examples from pop culture, TV, movies, celebrities, songs, representations in mass media. Okay. Then the so what. This is where you interpret, analyze, explain, Give your opinion, um, the information, opinions, or quotes you've included. You could also give your opinion about it, of course. Examine some consequences, results, or implications. That's really a great, very strong way to finish your paragraphs by doing that. What are some of the consequences of this? What are the results of this? What does this implicate? Make it clear why your reader should be concerned about this. Clarify any ambiguous ideas or information, and comment on the credibility of the information, discussing its biases, assumptions, and logic, and then relate your information explicitly if you're writing an essay to your thesis. If you don't have a thesis, it's fine. Okay, so here's a nice sample of a standalone pie paragraph. Um, and then later, and that's it for now. Okay, so you'll see me if you're not doing pie paragraphs, I will keep referring you to do pie paragraphs. What's your point? Where's your information? Where's your explanation? Now, this is quite long, so I don't want to read the whole thing, but let's take a look at the point and the explanation. I will have you read the information on your own. Okay. You can pause the video. You also have this as a handout, so you can refer to it there. The diligence and persistent effort Malcolm X showed in learning to read has become disappointingly rare. That's the point. So we know that this is going to be supported here and explained here. Okay. So here we see that this is going to be some evidence, short quotes, data, personal experience, relevant examples, or representations. Just we don't have to read it all, but here we say he started copy the first page, he started vocabulary, he developed a miniature encyclopedia, um, and then he said he wrote 1 million words. He was very dedicated. Okay. And then also this person gave more information about what an author said about this, about present generation of people who have been taught to put themselves first and expect instant results without working hard, right? So they're relating this point. Why are we talking about how much what an effort Malcolm X gave? Because this author says everybody expects to give no effort this generation and get instant results. Okay, so that's giving all this information, very nice, doing some quotations, and here's the explanation. If people are less willing, this is the interpretation, elaboration, analysis. If people are less willing today to work hard, then we are going to have increasingly uneducated, lazy people spend more time complaining than achieving. With a lack of education, we won't be strong, critical thinkers. So will be, we will, I think, be easily taken in. Yeah, this is a mistake. So we will be easily taken in by people who want to exploit us for profit, like advertisers in corporate America. Instead of defining who we are, people who want to sell us things will continue to shape our wants, desires, and perception of ourselves if we don't change or something like that. So it's not perfect, um, because I didn't really finish the idea there. But at least this person is doing a so what and explaining what would happen if people don't change. Okay. All right. So that's the basics. It gives you more information about how um, you can do it. You can do point, information one, explanation of this information two, explanation of this information. That's fine too. Um, so that is your example of a pie paragraph. I do want to talk about topic sentences, and then that'll be it for this um, this essay. Sorry, this video. Let's go back to the top. So, what is the purpose of a topic sentence, right? A strong topic sentence can help you, the writer, to focus each paragraph on one main point. Each paragraph should be focused on one main point. Okay. A strong topic sentence can help the reader see where you're headed, and it helps it flow. It's like a mental map of your essay. Okay. So how can I write strong topic sentences? So this is a column where topic sentences, sorry, that might be too small for you, just four things, but a strong topic sentence fits the paragraph. A strong topic sentence is enough so that your readers can predict what you will cover in that paragraph. A strong topic sentence sets up the controlling idea of the paragraph, clearly indicating the point or claim the writer will illustrate, describe, explain, or analyze. And strong topic sentence help your reader see how the paragraph relates and this is for essays and advances your thesis. So here are some guidelines for writing strong topic sentences. Um, Topic sentence must predict or promise what follows. Don't make it a question. Okay. So it's weak. Should schools provide free computers for their students? That's weak. We don't want questions. We want you to give a point about it. So, for example, schools must provide free computers for their students to assist them in their studies, prepare them for their future careers. That's much stronger because you're making a map, a roadmap. Now we know that you believe this, and you're going to give us support to explain why, and this isn't this is true, and then explain it or tell the so what and the significance. Do not ever use I think or in my opinion in any academic paper ever. The end. Read the rest. It Take it out, don't use it. It's a hedge. It makes you seem weak. The topic sentence should provide clear relationships among all its elements, so it can provide a framework for understanding the rest of the paragraph. For example, historians record only dry statistics. We should read novels. What? Okay, that's not really that doesn't make the relationship clear. Instead, this is much stronger. Accurate historical novels give us a deeper understanding of the past than do dry collections of facts and statistics that passed for history texts. So the point was that it's boring and we don't learn anything, but novels are fun. So why don't we read accurate historical novels? Much better. The topic sentence needs to be clear and specific so that it can predict and summarize the rest of the paragraph for the reader. For example, public transit is terrible. That's not enough. That's not enough. Okay. Um, we don't know what public transit. Terrible is a vague word, and here we have a much stronger topic sentence. Incapable of providing reliable, comfortable service, the San Francisco Municipal Transit System, or MUNI, is failing its ridership. And then we can see that this person can find evidence and then explain why it's still failing. Okay. So that's it for this video. So remember, point, information, explanation. That's how you write nicely developed paragraphs. And as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can just give me an email. All right. Have a great day.